You can judge for yourself whether those are true or not. Then there is an anti-bufla poster that was distributed in which the people in the community were asked to boycott the parade. And there is also the video that I mentioned by AK and QK insulting bufla, its AC chair, members and the parade participants. I have not finished. So these are the end of the thing here. I have finished.
I don't know,
Nor did the president discuss his decision with the cabinet or with the EC prior to the issue of this letter. Here today, and so President gave some explanation, and he can. The video was set out in the name of Kali Pradeep Father, but in which AK and QK, I think everybody knows those persons, in which AK and QK gave out filthy insults and abusive denunciation of several bufla leaders and of bufla itself. EC felt that it was unfortunate, and that video is here. If the EC wants to see it, it can be projected. EC felt that it was unfortunate that the bufla president should have A. used that video as a sole evidence, B. ignored the statements of bufla members. By the way, I myself wrote a letter on it. Focused only on the GSS actions and not the circumstances. Did not consider the circumstances leading to the incident. Okay, next. The EC notes the Constitution article upon which the President relied and which required, that particular article required an immediate action. This is a power to arrest a bad situation from worsening through an exercise of an immediate action against an offending member's action. The fact that the President waited a whole month to take his action nullified the very spirit of the article. In other words, it was not immediate. The EC also notes that if the President indeed deliberated on his action to expel the GS for a whole month, he should have brought up the subject to his cabinet or the EC for analysis and support before taking such a stern action. That the President failed to do so suggested that his action was rash and was guided by other events unrelated to the quoted incident. Next, the EC also considers the victim of the incident. Who is the victim? It is Ahmed Kabir. Henceforth, I will call him AK. This man is an ill-reputed, undesirable, and known disruptive element in the society. I actually have here in the paper that I passed you, and I have, it can be projected, a flyer that was actually passed about him by somebody, but those, many of us verified were true, and you can see who he is. Well, anyway, he had consistently exhibited severe, unprovoked enmity towards bufla and several of his leaders through publishing of objectionable video posts on YouTube. Less than a week before the parade, AK, along with QK, another undesirable element previously expelled from bufla, issued a poster to the community asking them to boycott the parade, which termed all bufla organizers, that is us, all of us are sitting here, as war criminals. Earlier video post by him and QK called bufla members bone-eating dogs. And I have the video for you to view it. And those who participated in the parade, all the community people who participated in the parade as weeds, they called it Kochuri Para. The two had also issued a public threat that they would disrupt the parade by bringing in thugs with placards. EC also notes the circumstances of the quoted incident. At the parade, one EC member, Colonel Omar Huda, that is me, noted the presence of AK along with his partner in crime, QK. It was Colonel Huda who approached AK and asked him to leave the parade on account of his prayer activities and issued threats. It was upon Colonel Huda's request that GS Maruf confronted AK. According to statements of witnesses, it was AK's insulting rebuttal that caused the GS to state, "We will not allow you to do that," meaning disrupt the parade, and added the insulting word "bastard." The EC noted that the GS called in the police on duty immediately, and after handing over the case to them, got back on his duty to the parade. The EC considers the dedicated hard work put in by GS Maruf on the one hand, and the noted social malice AK on the other. The EC, if you agree, if the EC decides to give GS a break on the issue and decides to revoke the President's decision to expel him from bufla, and GS Maruf will then be honorably reinstated in his original position as one of bufla's executive members.
আমাদের কাছে উদাহরণ রয়ে গেছে গত 5 বছর যেভাবে আমরা চালিয়ে এসেছি ক্যাবিনেট অ্যাক্সেস থাকবে। আমরা এখানে যে মেইন উদ্দেশ্য সবাই আসছে আমার মনে হয় যে 27 না 40 কোনটা হবে আমাদের, যারা 27 বা 28 একটা কাগজ আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to stop you here because the issue is only.
I think you are not conducting it the way it should be.
Yes,
Then you put the proposal on the cabinet, EC, let it be seconded, and then you vote. If it does not exist,
Do you want, if you want any discussion on the subject, I have to say, because we don't have much time, this is not a show. The whole idea is to maintain an image of bufla and a decorum of bufla. So we have to discuss an item. There are 4 proposals. We'll discuss one at a time, and at the time a particular item is on the issue, discuss only on that item and nothing else. Why didn't you do that, by the way? Seconded that issue. Anybody seconded? Okay, fine. That issue alone is open for discussion now. If there is anything you want to say, and after 5 minutes or so, or 10 minutes, whatever you want to do, we will take a vote on that. So, Mr. wants to speak on it. Yes.
because
it has
in such a big job.
One second. Yes.
EC টা কত
আপনি কি excuse me, I'm talking here. This meeting is to be attended only by the current EC members that were there in 2011 and 12. The new EC members, whoever they are, that will be for the future year. We don't even know who they are. BOT will announce that. So, and this meeting, and actually President and Vice President already announced that only EC members can talk. Others are welcome to observe. Is there anybody else who wants to say anything on this issue before I put it to you? Raise your hand to say yes.
Yes.
Keep holding it. Well recorded.
Okay, GS, would you please count the votes?
Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Out of
So more than majority.
Does that to clap the president for the president and the entire cabinet for the wonderful job they had done throughout the year. They have completed that item to be left. We are dissolving the cabinet. This is the first time it has happened, and we are doing this only to establish one fact. EC elects the cabinet. The cabinet is a representation of the ECs.
Exactly.
EC makes the cabinet, EC can dissolve it.
Exactly.
All right? So we have proven that fact. So EC the cabinet at this point stands dissolved.